You're looking at video 29 of my invention in that. I just want to show you something here. What I did was I put a coil down inside of here and that. It's been wrapped and stuff in that. What I did was basically, let me go get this. I took a flashlight like this. You know, the coils and stuff, there's a magnet inside of here. I retrofit it down inside of here, and that, as you can see, and I wasn't able to make a very good coil at this point. I'm gonna keep trying to make them. I'm just having trouble trying to wrap it, and that it's difficult for me in that. But I just want to show you what I came up with on this coil. As you can see, it's very sensitive. All I got to do is just move this a little bit, and you can see those lights. Or I'll try to get in position so you can see it. See it makes it light. So I just want to show you how sensitive this thing is. Maybe we'll just turn these lights out, and I'll let you see what's going on this here. As you can see, there's some very dim lights down inside of here. Just going to show you what the coils can do. I'm going to fire this up, and that you'll see what I mean. That coil produces this electricity, as you're seeing. Lights up in that. You can see how bright that makes it light. I'll speed it up even more to pass that first wave thing. And let me put this over on high. Show you something here. That one coil produces all that light that you see down inside of here. See how bright that is? You can't even see it. It's done by that coil right there. And it is just super bright, putting out. Right now I'm just having trouble trying to make a good coil. See it's going inside out of that coil there. That looks cool. Speed it up a little bit more. See it? It's flipping, it's not hitting. As you can see, it's dim. So as you see, as I was speeding it up, it kind of like dimmed as it slipped through the clutches and that. And then it's got the, like I said, the two frequencies, as you could see. Let me fire this up again to show you how bright this thing gets again. Watch. First frequency. That's a pretty interesting demonstration. That was light that was made by that was made from a little flashlight. Like I said, I took this flashlight and stuck it in there. You can see it. It's got these little. I gotta shake it a little bit. See, you can make light up or one, or gotta shake it just a little bit. See, just shake it a little bit, and you got a little bit of light. But these, see how dim these are, and then see how dim that is. That's pretty bright down inside there when it got gone. So I was just using that as a demonstration. This double coil was put down inside of here, and then I just put tape around there. I glued this onto here and fixtured it inside there. It only took me maybe an hour, a couple. It didn't take much more than an hour really to do that. But it was really putting out. The trouble is, I'm trying to build the coils in that, and this is a coil, but it's just really poor the way I wrap it. I could pull this off of here and show you, but it's just not very well wrapped. Look at that. It's just, I'm just not coming out right, and I'm not going to just show you, show you demonstrations of the output if the coil is not wrapped worth a darn. I mean, you can see how poorly that's wrapped. Should be, nice, even stuff in that. And I can't give you demonstrations with that. It's just not going to work right. And I'm trying to work a better coil design in that. I kind of try to do it, but I put some tape on the outside of here. It's just not coming out very well. I mean, that's just not going to produce anything. But these are more perfect ones that you buy. Now look at this right here. See how perfect those windings are inside there? I mean, it's just wrapped perfect, and I'm going to try to see if I can find some way of making them wrap perfect in that. I'll just kind of like show you. And like I said, it just doesn't take much to activate this. I mean, you can just flip this a little bit like that. See how much it activates. I mean, it'll activate on a very low frequency. I could turn this on and turn it on real slow, and it'll make it. You can see it's lighting up in there. This thing's just barely turning. You can imagine the things that you could use this on. I mean, that's not much at all. And it's running in there. It's just barely coming in and out. I'll speed it up again to show you what it looks like. See how what I'm saying, it's just not a very good coil what I'm making here. So what I'm going to do is try to get with somebody who can help me make up a good coil. I mean, you're only getting a few watts out. I want to get a lot more than that. My goal is to get close to 100% as possible. But like I said, this is just junk here. I mean, you can see that's not a very good wrapping at all. That's not going to produce any current, but I just got to keep working with it until I got it. You can see this big gear in here. This This has like a little centrifugal force as it turns around, and it keeps it going. That way it runs pretty steady, and that, as you can see, it spins real fast. Down in here it's just like, you know, like one of those little cars that you push along and it builds it up. I'll show you here real quick. Get it going. For a long time after that. That's because it gets this little flywheel and this momentum going in that way. It doesn't have any disruptions when it's rotating in that. So that's another thing I have on it. I pulled those other coils out. I was just demonstrating, you know, what I could do with it. But like I said, I'm having a hard time wrapping these coils. I'm going to probably see if I can get a hold of somebody that can wrap me a good coil, and then, you know, I could prove what I got here, how well it works. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm just not going to show you the result of that. I mean, it's not even worth wasting my time in it. This also, I put like two-sided tape down inside here so these don't slip out. I used to put tape, and then I put those straps on there, and it just kept working loose and doing that. So this seems to be holding up pretty good. I don't have any problem. You can see how it oscillates real good when you hit it like that. See, so what you're doing, you're just keeping time with it, and there's really not that much energy you could involved. I mean, this thing, you could, like I said, you could build these on. This over here too has a lot longer arm down in here. This arm is just a little bit longer. I made on these. They're about like a ½ inch longer, so I'll have a little bit more room. Down inside here from this other prototype, I changed it a little bit so that way it comes out a little further and the coil isn't so centered up, and it'll give me a little bit of room. That way I could have a double coil like this. I'm going to put a double coil down inside there. So I'm working on that too. Anything else I want to say? And then these things adjust too, so I really like that rather than on the sides. I found out I don't need the springs up here. You know, it just seems like it works really fine off just these bumpers, so I can eliminate all that other unnecessary things. Sometimes you try out stuff and it just doesn't work out, and you keep changing it. But I'm going to keep working with these coils and that, and I'm just going to show you one more time before our time runs out what it looks like with the lights out.